Kansas. Some people call this the land of Oz. Bourbon people call it the land of Weller.
Today we are combing through eastern Kansas. We are hitting shops, hunting bottles, and seeing what the Sunflower State has to offer.
If you guys are familiar with Kansas and you know of a local honey hole that we missed, let us know. Drop it down in the comments. Next time we head out west, we will hit up those spots.
If you love bourbon hunting, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss our next adventure. Kansas, show us what you got. I think I've had this before, but never bought a bottle of. Monogram is a blend of bourbon, rye, and light whiskey. The addition of Spanish sherry makes this a official Kansas City whiskey.
Ever seen this?
Yeah.
Freeland Spirits. So this is MGP, but it's bottled by Freeland Spirits in Portland, Oregon. It's an interesting looking bottle.
Two Bar Whiskey is a Seattle-based craft bourbon distillery named after the family's Two Bar Ranch. We've been told it's pretty solid, but we haven't tried it yet, so let us know.
Brother Spawn. This is a cast strength bourbon. Where is this from? Indian. No limit on the Buffalo Trace. We have a Weller, Special Reserve, Special Reserve, Special Reserve.
That was the bottle shop. A little selection, but the customer service is great and they recommended some other stores for us to check out. So we're gonna head that way. Let's roll.
The gentleman at the bottle shop recommended this one. This is Santa Fe Liquors. Quaint little store in a unassuming shopping plaza. This could be a hidden gem. Let's go find out what they have in store. What's the Revelton back there?
$42? I've never seen this one. It's a little dusty. Revelton Distilling Company. I've never heard of this. If you've tried this, let us know if it's any good. It's a nice looking bottle. $15 stars, small batch, 102 proof. This is a cool looking bottle. $63. Look at that. It's pretty dark looking. Historic blue bottle. Cast finish series. Not have a cast finish from Five Trail. Scott really wants to get this bottle. I know it.
I'll pass. Elijah Craig 18.
There's a rye.
90 proof. Pretty good bottles in there.
I have the old 36 barrels. 37 is pretty good. 35 is excellent.
The land of early times.
We got the Rogue Spirits.
Some Kings County. Have you ever heard the Empire Rye? That's some old Louisville options.
What is that?
This is the rye, batch 2. This is a maple cast finish. This is a brandy cast finish.
Got some Newloos.
Some Kansas picks.
intrigued by the Filmland Spirits. This is a very unique Kansas City Whiskey Guild pick. Filmland Spirits. It's like everything looks like a movie. It's rated 21 plus.
Let's give it a shot.
Let's do it.
Cheers.
That's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
Really pretty, actually.
Impressive. Good pick.
Yes.
Great little stop. Thank you.
All right, our first Filmland Spirits. We're gonna give this one a shot. This came from the Kansas City Whiskey Guild. We tried it in the shop. It's pretty dang good, so we're going home with the bottle.
We landed on Switzer Liquors. We're looking for something Kansas related, maybe a store pick, something interesting that we can only find in Kansas, or just something very unique that we've never seen before. Let's go inside and check it out.
Kentucky hand barrel, 105 proof, distilled and aged in Kentucky, distilled by Bardstown Bourbon Company. Aged a minimum of 2 years in new charred oak. So it's bottled by Bardstown Bourbon Company. I'm guessing it's Bardstown. Distill it. Small batch for $70. You can get a double oaked for $75, or you can get this one for $80. All 105 proof, minimum 2 years. I think we're gonna pass.
Here's an interesting one. Proof in wood. We've got an 8-year-old product, aged in French oak and ex-bourbon barrels and finished in ex-rum barrels. And this one's called the Globe. 99 proof. So this was distilled in Poland, not an American whiskey. Steeple. This is a single barrel. This is a straight bourbon whiskey. 102 proof, distilled, aged, and bottled by Lonely Oak Distillery, Burling, Iowa. So, anybody ever had Steeple?
From Iowa.
Let us know. What do you think? Yeah.
A125. Bees do not exist yet for us. Yeah, so I would say if you want to come to Switzer Liquor, you're looking at the basics, and there's some stuff you could try. That was Switzer Liquor. Looking for some store picks or something interesting. Just not what we're looking for today. So walking out with 0 bottles.
Here we are, Eastern Kansas, and we stumbled upon Union Horse Distillery. What better way to try whiskey from Kansas than go to an actual distillery?
First whiskey that I had from outside of Kentucky was actually Union Horse. So we're gonna go back, try their whiskey, try their bourbon, see what it's all about.
Hi, I'm Damian Garcia. I'm one of the co-founders and director of sales and marketing for Union Horse Distilling Company. So we started back here in 2008. The distillery is founded by myself, my 2 brothers, and my sister. The first 2 products that we started with were bourbon and rye. We wanted to do things that were different from the big brands that were out there. When we talk about our bourbon, it's a 2-grain bourbon. It's corn and rye. We do leave out the malted barley within the recipe itself. We use actual liquid enzymes instead of, for the enzymatic process, instead of malted barley. And our rye, when we came out with our rye, we did 100% rye. It was very, very unique and different at that point in time, and it still is. The room that we were just in was called the Stable. This room here is the writer room. We open it up once a month on Thursday nights, and we do a thing that we call Distillery Social. And we bring food trucks in, we have handcrafted cocktails. People can order flights of our whiskey. Just gives everybody a chance to kind of relax and take it easy within the whole entire distillery. Our corn is coming from Missouri, and our wheat's coming from Kansas. Our rye and malted barley are out in the Midwest. So what we'll do is we put them in these totes, And then what we'll do is we'll take these totes over to our scale, our cooler scale. And we start off with about 1,000 pounds worth of grain on every mash. We start with the whole grain. A lot of folks start with the pre-processed milled grain. Go into the mash cooker. And when we're done cooking it, we'll start to bring it down in temperature. We're right around that 90-degree mark. Pump out the mash from here, and we'll send it over to the fermentation tank so the spirits. Once we hit those high temperatures, what we'll do is you'll start to get the first spirit that comes through. You'll start that vapor, we'll go to the still, hit that water condenser, and what we do is we guide it into the parrot. The first spirit that's coming off is what we call the heads. It's got a bitter taste, it's not very good at all. So we got the heads chamber here, we got the hearts chamber here, and then we got the tails over here. The levers will help us guide the heads into this chamber here. And then once it starts popping through, that it starts tasting really smooth, it starts tasting sweet, is when we make the switch. We turn the levers and we start guiding the full-on hearts into this chamber here. Mm-hmm. And so once this pops through, I mean, it usually probably takes us anywhere, it's about 2 to 3 hours coming through. And then what happens is, all of a sudden it'll start to change again. The flavor will start to change. And all of a sudden you'll start getting a little bit more of that oiliness, that bitterness, and what that turns into be is tails. We do not let any of the tails leach into our hearts. We concern ourselves with pure hearts. Mm-hmm. Pure hearts going into our bottles and then into our barrels and stuff. So once it's done, we will pump it out with our pump, send it over to this copper pipe over here, and then it will go out into a trough up here. The liquid that's still left over, we'll strain it and we'll send it to the next day's mash. Our barrels are number 3 medium char. All of the wood that we use, it's all Missouri American oak. Our entry proof is 110, so we'll put the whiskey in, and then we will end up taking our barrels and putting them up on the racks here. We'll fill the bottles, have them move through. We'll put the stoppers on them, and then we'll put the labels on them. Yeah. My brother hand signs every bottle that comes through. So he signs it by batch number, bottle number, and then he puts his initials on the crafter there.
Davey, nice meeting you.
Yeah, nice to meet you.
Cheers, thanks for having us. What a great experience at Union Horse. Damien was awesome, gave us a great tour. He sent us home with this 4-grain, which I have personally never tried. My favorite of the tour was the bottled in bond. Great presentation. We learned a lot, and yes, you can find good whiskey in the state of Kansas. Here's proof.
All right, we are in Olathe, Kansas, Brown Bag Liquors. Let's go inside and see what they have in store for us. The land of early times. Still awesome. 116 proof. So we got the Elijah Craig Barrel Proof. This is the A125. We have not seen the B525 yet. We got a Duke Double Barrel. Never seen the Double Barrel before. This is a Founder's Reserve. It's a rye whiskey finished in Brain Crew French oak.
Here's an interesting one.
Look at this guy. So this is release number 3 of the 14-year-old bourbon whiskey. Comes out of Colorado from Tin Cup. The price is $75, I believe, MSRP, so $73.49.
We got the single barrel, the Rebel, the Kyle Busch. Got a Kentucky Spirit single barrel. This is the Tyrone R.
Tickle 15.
Single barrel proof, and this is a Coy Hill.
Nice.
Local shelf. West Bottoms, Holiday, J. Rieger, the Union Horse down below, and a little Woodhead at the very bottom.
All right, well, that was Brown Bag Liquors. It's a good spot. We didn't pick up any bottles in there. A lot of stuff we've already had. Didn't have a whole lot of store picks, but it's a great place to stop if you are in South Johnson County, Kansas.
We have a barrel buffet.
Got the Barrel Seagrass, the Barrel Dovetail, Barrel Vantage, Barrel Bourbon, Cask Strength PX Sherry. The land of Weller. We found the Weller. Look what we found. You want some bourbon? I got some bourbon. That's a giant shot glass right there.
It's not a shot glass anymore. It's a regular cup.
Maker's Mark, Wild Turkey, Four Roses, just everything. Jefferson's, Jim Beam Black, and Jim Beam Rye. Larceny, a giant Dickel.
I see what you did there. You want a big bottle, a giant bottle of whiskey? Come to Gomer's in Kansas. $26.
Should we pick up another one? The Boot Hill Distillery. Oh, this is I don't know, something to do with K-State. Should we pick this one up? Let us know in the comments. Boot Hill Distillery. Straight wheat. Oh, this is a wheat whiskey. 100 proof, batch 9. This one is their bourbon whiskey, limited release. I've never seen this before. Kansas straight bourbon whiskey. It's a single barrel at 90 proof. This whiskey is made with 45% wheat. And I can't read the rest, except it comes from Tallgrass Prairie, which is like Flint Hills, Kansas. I can see myself through it, so. Wayland's? I've never heard of this. Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey, 94 proof, bottled by Charles Medley Distillery, Fairfield, California. Have you had this before? Let us know in the comments.
Full lineup of Castle and Key.
Here's the wheated. This is just the regular 100 proof. We have the Restoration Rye, the bourbon, and this is the Restoration Rye too. What's the difference between these two? Oh, this is a single barrel. The Gold Bar Bottle Company. Straight bourbon whiskey cask finished with French oak staves. So if you watched our Napa video, you might have seen something from this company. Did not look like this, but if you're interested, go check it out.
Sagamore Rye Double Oak. Pretty good price for it, $68. Or you could go with the small batch rye, which is still very, very good, for $40. Again, good price. The Journeyman Distillery. This is the Last Feather Rye. So if you guys have tried this one, let us know. A peg leg porker, Tennessee straight bourbon whiskey, aged a minimum of 4 years, finished with our unique hickory charcoal filtering process, giving it a signature peg leg porker taste. We got the whole benchmark line here. Top floor bonded is probably my favorite. 20, 25, 20. So pretty standard pricing on those. How about a baller single malt? This is Umeshu cask finished. Aged and used American whiskey in French oak wine casks. There is a wine element to it. Then it's filtered through maple charcoal. This is lovingly distilled and bottled by St. George Spirits in Alameda, California. I don't know, if you guys have ever had this, let us know. That's a winner.
Winner! Let's get the wheat from Kansas. Is this really from Kansas? It is. I don't know if the grains are from Kansas, but assuming they are. Born from a barrel, forged in the dust of Kansas. When in Rome, we picked up the Boot Hill Distillery straight wheat whiskey. It's 100 proof, aged at least 2 years in charred oak barrels. We're gonna give it a try.
Well, Kansas, you didn't disappoint. Weller or not, you still got some surprises on the shelf.
If you've got more Kansas bourbon tips, make sure to drop them down in the comments. And if you've enjoyed this hunt, hit like and subscribe so you don't miss our next road trip.
Thanks for watching. Until next time, enjoy responsibly. Cheers.